Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's a little bit windy at this day when I'm filming, I'm recording, and it's a little bit cold here in Central Florida. I might post this later on, or you know, a few days later, but yeah, this is Dendrochilum cootesii. That's how they pronounce it in Colombia. Um, this is my favorite of all the Dendrochilum. Yeah. So I first saw this one a few years back in Alma de Bosque nursery, and it's more like a brownish peachy colored one. This is the alba form, and I had 3 seedlings before in different media, and they all died. So I really don't know how the care. So but then I saw another of the alba form from Andes. This one I got last year. It almost died on me actually, and I repotted it in this spot in this media, and on top of this one had sphagnum moss to it. Now this area usually the pergola has a lot of plants, hanging vandas, but because it's winter, they're all in my pop-up greenhouse. So I think you can see this better like this. Yeah, so I took another chance. Like I said, I got this last year, and yeah, I was horrified when I start losing most of its leaves, because actually when I got it, it was in a basket and I left it alone, so that I thought maybe I'm doing, not messing with it, and it will be okay. But then it started losing some leaves, so I said, okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna lose it again. So I said I thought I'm gonna pot it one more time, or the last time, being I left it in its own sphagnum moss in a basket. I think I even lost the basket now. I don't know where I put it, but yeah, that's not even the original tag. The tag is usually stuck in the top of the wire of the basket, the hanger. So yeah, these are like I decided to pot it in a moisture retentive pot, which is plastic usually, instead of the pot with a lot of holes. I'll put it here. Sorry guys, this is my area here where the pond is. It's a little bit noisy, plus it's windy and cold. So I hope you can hear me. Anyway, so I got a little bit of this is a small bark, and yeah, a little bit of sponge rock in it, and to keep moisture in, I put this one. And then I started putting, because it started to get cooler in fall, I put it in a brighter shade. Well, it's in a shade area, but it's a lot brighter than where it was, which is in the back of my pergola with big trees. So to my surprise, it put out new growth, so I was happy with that. So usually Dendrochilum is endemic to Philippines, and it says there that it is usually grows in a 1200 to 2000 meter elevation in the cloud forest. So it's a lot of humidity, and probably a little bit cooler. So I think this is a cooler growing plant or orchid. If it will survive in my area, protected in summer, in my shaded area where I usually keep my intermediate plant, then it can be intermediate. So for now, I just had it last year fall, it survived, and then now it's flowering because it says in the description from Andes that it's a blooming size plant. So what I like about this one is the flower. Of all the dendrochilums, this is my very first favorite of all the genus of dendrochilum. Yeah. And then probably my second favorite is cobianum. But yeah, I don't know if it has a smell. I haven't tried to smell it. Very slight fragrance to it. It's more like a nice, actually a spicy smell. The cobianum is a little bit stronger, and I actually don't like the cobianum smell and the magnum. They kind of have the same smell, but this one has different smell. I actually like the spice smell of it. You see? Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Very faint. So I try to keep it moist actually, and actually this plant, when we drop, I think when we drop in the 30s or 40s, it's hanging in the under a tree, and I left it out. I really did, and it did okay because I thought that she is a cooler plant. Now other orchids that I thought intermediate and cool plants, others, you know, they really suffered the 30 degrees Fahrenheit or equivalent to 0 degrees Celsius for 3 days. So this one survived, but then I started protecting it when it's below 50, when the spikes, when I noticed there's a lot of spikes coming out. Yeah. So this is the flower. It's really pretty. I really like it. It's got curls to it, so yeah, it's very nice. So since I'm already here in this area, I want to also just show you at a glance my other intermediate to cool growing orchid that I decided to experiment on. So this one right here is from Ecuagenera. This is a very rare orchid. It's very tiny, but it actually, and with this tiny, it can get very expensive because it's very rare. It's actually has a very pretty flower, and this is Asianthera stupifolia. Very pretty. Once it flowers, it's a lot of bunch of flowers in the leaf there. So this one, the new leaf is red. I don't know why. Maybe I got it already red. I can't remember. Or I put it here where it's a lot of light in here. I'm moving my plants from the shaded area up to here where my banda used to be, because of the weather is a little bit cooler now and the sun is not as strong. So yeah, my other plant here is also a cool growing here. This is not, I'm not sure if this is gonna survive, but this is also Epidendrum medusae. So this is what it comes, and I hope it recovers. Very tiny plant, so it's in a moss. So once it get warmer here, I have to move it somewhere. but this is an experiment, so I actually like the flower of this plant. So yeah, and there's my Roblingiana. So yeah, it has a very long roots. It's actually on the other side, but that's something you haven't seen when I first show you this plant. So now the roots are very long and coming out of the pot. Let me show you. Hold on. So there's the root of Roblingiana coming out. So once the temperature drop below 50, I kind of put it in the garage during at night, because that's what usually drops the temperature here in Central Florida, in my area. So it's gonna drop again below 50. So because the roots are sticking out like that, I want to protect the root when it's below 50. So yeah, so this is it, guys. I just want to share with you Dendrochilum cootesii, or cootesii, however you say it. Yeah, there's another video. I haven't seen the video anymore of Alma de Vasque. They have, you know, but there's also a video that I looked up lately. I because I look it up if there's anybody else have this, and I saw one that's actually like in China. So yeah, but this is a very they say miniature. It's actually, to me, it's like medium-sized plant, and yeah, very pretty. It has these curly flowers, and it's fragrant. Yeah, nice intricate blooms. So it looks actually even nicer when there's a lot of blooms. But yeah, hopefully this will grow in my area, especially during summer. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you like this video, and hope to see you on my next one. Bye now.